This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Hands it off from the gun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Back. It's Wilson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
The Yellow Jackets will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
There's the handoff. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Can he make it to the marker? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get...
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. They're going to run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry-up.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. We'll spot the ball now at the 35.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
7th play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win it.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Can they keep this championship game drive going? On the 11th play, they've got 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense able to grab the football, but it doesn't matter. Short of the marker, turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets...
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Trojans. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT puts them in front by 7. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
He's got room to run.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking right, this one caught. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Back to pass. It's Wilson. It's made on the left side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's first and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Third and goal, we're trying to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Breaks an open space. QB gets the first, now looking for more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He lets it go. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. He'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. One down that crosses midfield to the 46. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Get some space around the 30. They finally make the stop with the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And looking to throw now on first down. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Let's it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw over the middle. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a deep shot to the right. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to throw. It's Wilson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires quickly to the left. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
For the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Tackle made after just a short gain. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Georgia Tech to put them on top now. They'll try to add the lead now in the PAT.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. USC offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Wideout's now clustered. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Play fake, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. Now he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down upcoming after that completion. QB keeper all the way. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Wilson. Caught by the receiver. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And there's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it, enough for a first down. That's a big hit at the end, but leaving a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain their run game, held them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but it gets all the way to the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Receiver in motion now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. And the defense wraps him up.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Touchdown, USC. This offense cannot be stopped. National championship game tied late. We're about to see a chapter in college football history written here, Kurt.
Well, this is everything you hope for. All the analysis, all the pregame hype. You hope that the game lives up to that kind of hype. Man, do we have that. We have a tie game now with a couple minutes to go. Cannot wait to see how this game's going to unfold.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Wilson. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And the Yellow Jackets will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the 1st down. And he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the 1st down.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop. The this stage of the game. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Return brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down after that run on the previous play. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Looking for a late deep shot. What a catch, one-handed downfield. And the junior with a one-handed grab there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. For the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the USC Trojans.